Welcome back to National Report. Operation Lone Star underway in Texas with more apprehensions. That as former President Trump's Remain in Mexico policy is resumed. For a closer look at the border, we're joined by Jason Jones. He's live in Edinburgh, Texas. And Jason, you're embedding with the Texas Department of Public Safety agents. Talk to me about that.
Sure, guys. It's good to be with you this morning. So yesterday, we spent the day with the elite unit of the aircraft division within the agency. And what is happening right now, they're conducting saturation patrols down along the area just outside of McAllen. They're seeing a major surge of runners. So they've created what they're calling a marine barrier, now using about 40 different patrol vessels of local, state, and federal law enforcement. And I got to tell you, I've never seen anything like it. It's really an incredible surge operation that they're trying to conduct down here. But the question you have to ask, why? Why are they doing this? It's because of the amount of runners that are now crossing into the United States. Now, remember, runners are people who cannot claim asylum. They cannot claim credible fear for whatever reason. And they're running into this country. And I can tell you yesterday, we were in one of the aircraft when we identified a vessel coming across, a cartel boat, bringing some folks. And when you flipped over to the forward-looking infrared, immediately what you saw was about 40 people on the U.S. side. And they started going back towards Mexico. Now, one of the things that was interesting about this movement, though, is that all of the individuals had wristbands on their wrists. Now, these are those cartel wristbands we talked to you about, literally showing who has paid the peso or the tax to come into this country. But I'll say, guys, the numbers are overwhelming. In that one area last night, 127 people apprehended.
Wow. And again, this is an effort led by Texans, right? The National Guard there.
Yeah.
We're learning that there could be some federal relief with the reinstatement of the Remain in Mexico policy. How significant will reviving this policy be for curbing these numbers of illegal crossings?
Well, I think we're going to have to take some time to see how it's really implemented on the ground. And here's what I mean by that. We still look at it through the lens of the Trump-era MPP program. I don't know that that's really the right way to look at it right now, because it was extremely successful. You have to remember, it dropped apprehensions at the southwest border once implemented between 70 and 80% very quickly. So we're going to know within the next 60 days whether the way the Biden administration is implementing this process and this policy, but it's very early on. You got to remember, it's starting right now. But I can tell you, as someone that is here on the ground, embedded with the Texas Department of Public Safety, I don't see any change on the ground. As a matter of fact, I see a lot more difficulty in what they're dealing with, because now all of these people running down here. It's something that is a real transition going from